Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Hello. Hello. Welcome. It's Tuesday stream. Welcome to Tuesday stream. How's everybody Tuesdaying today? Hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. Hello, Guildspire. Thank you for the raid. Creeper World 4 seems to be going well. I do enjoy the new VTube model. It's very nice. The only thing you need to do now is, make it a bit bigger. Just take up more of the screen. You know, I'm taking up, almost a full sixth? A full sixth of the corner. I'm not quite I'm not quite a full quarter because I'm not wide enough, you know? But I am here. You shrank yourself. You need to stop doing that. I'm full of gases. I've been scarfing down snacks before turning on the microphone, so y'all wouldn't have to hear the crunches and the munches, because I need snacks. Anyway, so yeah, how's everybody doing today? How y'all are? How's everyone doing? We are gearing up for the last stream of Ghost Trick. We have what I believe is 3 remaining chapters, which we should be able to get through tonight. And that'll be it. That'll be the game. EP. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Yeah. Hot dogs. Yeah, I made sure the missile emote was put in. Now, whenever you see missile, or in dog, is specific if you want, you can just spam the missile emote. Very useful. Okay. So, let's go ahead and let's get going and move started. Yeah. And wait. Yeah. Okay. We have game audio. Hello, Harmon. What's with the 6 dots? Why are you giving me the silent treatment now? Silent. More dogs. +1 Metal Greymon. I did move Metal Greymon from, just to be uncapped. You know what? If we hit 150 followers, I will do a full week of streams where I uncap the emote number. But we gotta get 150 followers. I will make that, I can easily do that, make that deal. Accident the Metal Greymon does shoot missiles. This is true. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, we have our autosave right here at the start of chapter 16. Let's go ahead and load that up. We're gonna go back to the front. Okay, so it saved us here after the cutscene. Little annoying. Very happy. Good, good. Alright, so, small recap. Alright, so, last stream, we started with, we confirmed who, no, what? Right, hold on, yes. Started last stream, we went to the park to help Lynn find the music box. But instead we found Mr. Park Guy, who had died. We saved Mr. Park Guy. We found Missile, who saved Camilla. and found out that Missile is now a ghost with the power to swap objects of the same shape. And you strayed from the path of the gods. And we strayed from the path of the gods, and we messed up a couple times. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. Because we got there. We saved the park guy. Missile flew away on a leaf. And then we had to deal with Inspector Cabanella at the junkyard getting shot by the flesh and body man in the red suit. The real quote-unquote Sissel. Armor is the boat level. You're actually mistaken. We're on the boat level right now. This is the boat level. Good try, though. Good try. We've made it to the boat level. Maybe that's what. Skull crushed by a hard hat. That's right. We tried replacing a bullet with a hard hat. We had to replace it with a knit cap instead. Yeah, so we saved Inspector Cabanello. We saved the Pigeon Man, superintendent of the junkyard. And then we got the information on where the evil Sissel had gone off to, and we found the submarine. We are now on the submarine, trying to find out further information about the evil Sissel and this entire blue-skinned bad guy operation. Okay. So, first off, we have Missile. So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. Well, with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can. Why do I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects, so let's go find that lady detective and our little lady together. You got it! Alright, and we're on a submarine. The telephone is ringing. Except one of the rooms just got ejected from the submarine. Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I just know it! That last missile got lost. It bounced in a weird way, and now it flew away on the wind. Like a leaf. My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. Alright, let's go to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! Okay. This one's pretty simple. We have ghost powers, we have missile powers. We're gonna hop out of this emergency light, we're gonna swap this basketball with... no. Yeah, that's right. We swap the basketball with the baseball. Swap. That causes that net to go down. Basketball to go down. Then we can swap Sissel. Oh shit. Cancel. Gotta get Missile out of that first. Okay. Quick movement. Sissel into the baseball. Into the emergency light. Swap back. Missile to baseball. Baseball to basketball. Swap. Let's do it again. You don't have to swap out of ghost mode. It'll automatically just do that. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! The phone! That black hello? It came off the hook! Uh-oh, I better find it and answer it fast. Okay, what is this? Waste basket. Okay, emergency light, baseball, to valve. Valve? Damn, it's just like the real valve. It does nothing. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you? Somebody please answer. Oh, we can't answer over the phone. Yeah. Shots fired. Hey, look. If they wanna get back at me, release Half-Life. No. Left 4 Dead 3. Update Team Fortress 2 some more. They do Steam stuff. They maintain Steam. What they like to do is release 2 games out of a series and then drop it. Or make a card game that sucks. Okay, you too, huh? Oh, good. I thought she was just ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn. Lynn is... She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! We better hurry. Oh, God. Is she dead? Go there. Stay here! Phone hangs up. We die. Oh, fuck. She's dead again. God damn it. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Hang up. Shit. Now we gotta save Lynn on a submarine. Miss Camilla! And... Miss Lynn! Speedrun 10%. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. She can't seem to catch a break. It looks like another tragedy is happening. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy! I knew you'd come! Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile, too. I'm so glad to see her alright. Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly. I looked away. How'd she die? We don't know yet. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice! I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right, Camilla has a core now. That means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her that time. Wanna bet it was Chicken. In the submarine? So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla. I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile? Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But you don't need my... But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it! 5 out of 10, 2 fucking holes. If you think that's too wholesome, get ready for the rest. Alright. Wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more. Then, I better do something about the detective. We go here. Missile's up there. Talk. Can I talk to you a minute? Yes, Sissy? Did you tell me what happened to you? There she was in the trunk. We watched this happen. She got shoved in. The book fell out. What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then. I thought to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Camilla! I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that. She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. You've both been brave. Alright, we can get to here, to the wheel. And then we gotta spin the wheel, of course. Hey. Down. Hey, Lynn. Oh, Sissel, you're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead! Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was just in disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all even making less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanilla fired into him with the bullet. I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue. That's most of this game. The man in red took a small boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. He's in serious trouble once the sun rises. Hey, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. It's okay. It's fine. Before the sun rises, we still run this. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of light all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy, sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Yep, rewind time. Submarine Yonoa. Said, made an omelet for dinner. Someone ate it. It was me. Well, did you enjoy the omelet? Because you didn't make two. You didn't make two omelets. Okay. Good. Camilla, are you okay? 1 hour after sunrise, we were along. Oh god! Oh god, she's being possessed. She's being the manipulated. Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park? 10 years ago? Well, see, there's no need to introduce myself. She's got a gun back! Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. Phone! The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Oh god! You swing it 3 times and then you have to reload. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. What? Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted to be executed by his own daughter? That's kind of fucked up, man. I heard about it 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, huh? Nobody could possibly know. What I... Then she killed both her parents. Ugh. What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Yeah, you're getting sunk. Look out! Huh! And then she gets fucking clobbered in the head. Okay. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. He did. Alright, G. So let's see, the cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. Legally obligated after 5. God. Let's see. Gun. Shooter, puzzle trap gun, giant chicken. I think this is number 5? I think this is number 5. It's either 5 or 6, and I'm actually lost track now. Music's bumping. You know how detectives love a good mystery? It's like a shot of vitamins. What do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Sizzle does not know what Flintstones gummies are. I lost track how many times they died. Okay, Krillin. Alright, we're here. We can't reach shit. This isn't great. There's Camilla. She pulls out the fucking AK. I have to use her and the AK to get anywhere. Okay. We can't do anything from here. We have to wait for her to gesture with the gun, because we cannot go anywhere from here. Alright. Come on, manipulator. The phone is ringing. Alright. Forward. There it is. There's our chance. Hi. Hello. We have to turn the wheel. Oh, The phone is ringing. We gotta use that. What the hell is going on with the phone? It's no use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phones if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Alright. Where can I go from here? I have to knock this off the... Oh. Okay, there's the wheel. We have a handle. Emergency light. We can't go anywhere else from here. You know what no one does, dude? Turn the wheel. The wheel falls off. Yeah! Okay, that's kind of shoddy. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I better go check it. Can I reach from here? Yes. Phone. Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. Go there? We're trying to stop the explosion. If this thing's in self-destruct mode, we better stop it now. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. Updated the phone book? With this guy? This guy's in the phone book now? That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh god, the wheel again. This is the shittiest submarine I've ever stolen. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true neither of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub has just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Checkpoint? Hey, Jowd. Cecil has may not get rest, but I ain't no ghost. Cecil has underestimated us. He left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip. Oh yeah, this scene. Where they extract the meteorite straight out of him. It's Detective Jowd. What's going on? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Tempsic fragment taken away. Okay, what can I do with here? Okay. These are switches. I can lower both of those. No, we have the checkpoint right there. Let's fiddle around. It won't budge. Maybe it's broken? Can't lower it right now. If I ever had to move it, I'd probably get Lynn to do it. Hold on. Got thoughts. I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're going to go ahead and steal the Tempsic fragment. Huh? But that's cheating! That's cheating. I think we have more important things to worry about right now. Where's the Tempsic fragment going to go? News says the tree that fell looked completely fine, but when they began to remove it, there was a massive hole inside. Alright, wastebasket open. Well. Hit open. Okay, that did nothing. We're running low on time. Okay, we're over here. We are in the emergency light. We are waiting for that to come down here. Got it. There's the Tempsic fragment with the capsule. We are on the capsule. It's getting shoved into the sub, along with all these other people. He ditches the capsule. Ah, the Tempsic fragment! You're mine at last! Bit more coarse than I would have thought. Anywho, the objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Button. Alright, and there goes the whole fucking room. Cecil, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I better hurry along before Cecil discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin. Sub. That's a torpedo. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. He's in a flying room, he'll be completely fine. It's not flying, it's rapidly reaching the surface. Okay, the water fills up. We're in the capsule. So that part's going to open up. Sounds like he's going to have the bends. It depends on the depth of the submarine currently for the bends. That could certainly be a concern. So that's the cause of the giant explosion. What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! Well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure, it's a small dog. A different missile comes more readily to mind. It looks like he has plans to sink the submarine with that thing! Missile. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired! Because it's just gonna shoot. Hold on, we can't let it launch, but what can we do? Let's just get to the torpedo as fast as we can. We can find a way to stop it somehow. A true detective never gives up. Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. We have a lever. Lower the lever. Okay, that takes us here. We're in the torpedo now. There's no time, it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope! Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence? Here goes! Whoa! Okay, we're off the screen now. Cool. Yeah, no, it's targeting itself now. Oh, whoa, there's a rat! There's a rat in the torpedo! What? Okay, we're back to the rat being our one and only hope. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. There goes my hero. This was really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us, too. How in the world did it get in here? Alright, we have this joint which can operate. I think these outside parts are supposed to be the weights of some sort. Spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps keep the torpedo to maintain its balance. The Stratus finally got out of that fucking crazy bitch's apartment. Oh, it'll take me someplace far away. The afterlife! They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Okay, gyroscope. Oh wait, I can stop it? Ooh, okay, gyroscope. Joint. Striker. Detonator. Gyroscope. Let's examine the detonator real quick. Hi. This is probably the detonator. Don't press it, the torpedo will explode. Uh-oh, better be careful. But you know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere. Safety device, that sounds promising. We have to put the safety on before this thing blows up. Okay, there's nothing else over here. Hold on. G. Do you know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Detectives sure do know a lot. I saw it explained in a book once. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Detectives sure know a lot, or not. I just told you I don't know what a torpedo is. Why are you asking me if I know what a torpedo does? Alright, both gyroscopes are stopped. Okay. We have tilted the thing. The mouse is gone. We've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights are heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. Gyroscope. Joint. Striker. Joint. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep the torpedo from exploding! There's just one problem. What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. It still hits the Anoa. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. I know how that thing, I don't know what it is, works. Sissel, we did it! We did it. What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Who said that? Green text. Missiles are unstoppable, huh? Yep, get your missiles in. Anyway, I guess we better go back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, because she was still being manipulated by the manipulator, Mr. Red Suit. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I better go meet up with Lynn. Torpedo. Wait, why does this thing have two cores? Doesn't matter. Transformer. Starter. Starter? Wheel. Wheel. Balancer. Fine. I'll go start the starter. Okay, we can get the pumps going. The lights went out, but apparently the machine still works. That's good. A little bit. Won't run for very long, but we can use it to create a path. Glad to see you're enjoying the new emote. That gets me to this. This spins around. We can go from here to... Wait. Around. There we go. Up to here. Piston. Up. Flashlight. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Oh shit, I forgot to take the gun. She just pulls it out again. Miss Camilla. Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everybody's gonna be with me now. She's fucking dead. She's fucking dead tired again. I'm sorry. I didn't squeeze it when I could. Miss Camilla. She's fucking... Either she's being manipulated again and getting knocked unconscious by that, or she's fucking tired. I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do! Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Or whimper, as the case might be. I'd better send the signal to Lynn I'm here before it's too late. She's dead. She's not dead! I'm a flashlight. Check out this ray! Yeah! Oh, look at that flashlight! It's Sissel! He's here! Up you go! Huh. Steppity step, step. The last thing I have to do, she cursed herself. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. Valve, we better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. Let's be harder. What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water lever keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out is here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's go look for a path that goes up. What is water? Waiter? Watir? What? Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try that. By the way, yeah? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. I love the sunny disposition on that one. Great! Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? I guess. Where can I go? Emergency light. Handle. Not far enough. Where is missile? Cancel. Down. Yeah, okay, I can get to here. What does turning this handle do for me? It sprays that. Oh, glove. It's blew a glove up. Cool. We can use that. Fuse box open. Switch lower. Distributing panel. Let's try this handle. Give me some good news. Hard pass. You did it, Sissel. Thanks. Alright, we're going up. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Just disturbing panel. Yeah, because the bad guys all love having their disturbing panels. Oh, God. You good over there? Yeah, okay. Good. What was that? Looks like the water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Oh, the flashlight's out. Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Don't get mad at me. Maybe the contracts are bad or something. I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, that's just taking things a little too far. Let's go back 4 minutes before. Hey, no, that did work. Hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in a past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. All you have to do is reach that door. And we're safe. Oh, God. Well, there goes the flashlight. Oh, no. Now I'm down on the bottom floor. I am so far away. Oh, shit. This isn't much better either. Oh, God, we're going nose up? Oh, fuck. Hell. The batteries died. Cold Lyoko. The fall broke her spine. No, she's not dead. Ow. Time to say forget. Not that soon. What happened now? What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. Hind legs? Hind legs. Hind legs? Hind... Why is that the thing he goes to? Hind legs. That... Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Water's rising. What now? Water sure is rising fast. Come on. You just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. She's got Camilla. I gotta get out of here. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. There's Missile. Sissel, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Of course, after all, just ask anybody who knows me about how much I hate taking a bath. He's been in danger of drowning before himself. You gotta raise it and lower the water 500 times while getting lost to face a subpar boss. This is not the water temple. Okay, ready to create a path for these little ladies? Of course! Alright, I'm in the flashlight. And I cannot move to anything. It is not the water temple. We have pipe. We have shaft. We have medium fan. Swap medium fan. We are still stuck in medium fan. Okay, Sissel can probably use those. Okay, come on. Eat. Shit. Yep. Got it. Okay. Small fan. Swap. Large fan. Pipe. Wheel. Piston. Gear. Wheel. Piston. Glove. Emergency light. Distributing panel. Door. Chain. swap here to get them back. Swap. Emergency lights have been swapped. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Fan. This is a bit less intuitive. There's a tiny fan there. Oh god, things are happening. I need to get Sissel something to make sure I can't even reach Lynn. God, okay. Something needs to happen from here. Pipe. What can we swap? Torpedo. The torpedo has nothing in range to swap to. It's the water temple of this game. Maybe. Can't swap those. Wait, hold on. We can swap the small fan all the way down here, right? Does this help any? Not especially, no. Because Sissel can't reach anything from the flashlight. Can't even activate the flashlight. Swap around here. That's the same shape. We have all of these pipes swapped. Oh, the pipes are broken. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Is there a non-broken pipe that I can use? We're going into mouse mode. Okay, all of these pipes are busted to shit. Is there a non-busted pipe? Water is rising. Wow! You get like 30 seconds. I have to find a way for Lynn to get to the top. A woman who can't swim and ambitions, and an ambitious woman. They both head for the top. To do that, I need to create some kind of footholds for her. A woman who can't swim and a sensible woman. They keep their feet on the ground. She moved the flashlight. Eventually. I don't think that's any closer to anything I can use, though. No, the entire point of this is to have Missile doing something. I need to create footholds for Lynn. How do I create footholds? The pipes aren't useful. They're all broken pipes. Even if I start here, like, what can I do? I can't reach. There's no other cores in here. Okay, we can get to the wheel. Cool. Turning shit, you need Sissy for that. Definitely gonna need Sissy for that. Okay, you were right. The flashlight was the answer. Let's start with this. This piston sticking out right in front of me. They're almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? Might be that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do that easily. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave behind this Camilla behind, are you? Could you be quiet for just a minute, Missile, please? This should like to be used to our advantage. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Hold on. C? No, not C. Swap. No, first off, we need to swap those there. Swap the large fan down to the bottom. Come on. Nope. Don't need to talk to Missile right now. Piece of crap. Okay, that to there. This to here. This down. Swap. Because the large fan moves the pistons the most, whereas the small fan should move the pistons the least. Alright, swap, operate. This should make the pistons go into a pattern that'll be easy enough to move her without dropping Camilla. There. This is great. You made a staircase for me. Better hurry. I don't want that water I don't think that water's gonna wait for you. Big steps. Big steps, Lynn. Come on. Alright, that's our first hurdle. That gets us some time. Never mind. Alright, so she's up to here now. The steam is hot. Oh, the steam's getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can! We have to. Alright, but I can see how this one goes. Does steam do fire damage? Yes. Okay, Sissel is still kind of stuck down here. Can I operate this again? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on! Oh my god. Whatever. Swap. I know how to do this part, because that moves one... Okay. Look at this. If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out. I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different. So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way. That'll come in handy. Okay, we need to swap this pipe and that pipe. This pipe, no. Here, there. That pipe. Yeah? Still need to get Sissel out of this fucking hole. Let's go back. What does this look like? That's still way too dangerous. Then this pipe to that pipe? Swap. Swap those. What does this look like? I only have so little time to actually see what it's supposed to look like. And it's game over anyway. Here comes the water again. I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so we can't drink it. Whatever, just do something. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Is this really the answer? God. That way. Okay. Are there more pipes? I think there's only the 4. Hold on. Let's take a look around again. There's only 4 pipes. Only the 4 pipes. So that one should be fine. That one looks like it should be fine. This one just sprays out steam everywhere, and I don't know what to do with it. They all spray steam at least in the down direction. The one on the end with the top one. Yes. I think I already had this combination. Because the problem is that that one spews steam. Is that it? No, I think that's dead. Yeah, because that one sprays steam too far down. Water's getting really close now. I'm not going to see all that well with the steam in here. This will switch the pipes around so you can get across. That's right. Don't give up. My back's starting to hurt. I don't know what the hell the game wants from me. What combination do you want? I can't rotate them. Top with far left, then top 2. Top, far left, and then top 2. I don't think that does it either. because this one over here is still spraying up and down with equal fervor. And that's done. I don't get what it wants me to do here. Couldn't take a little warm mist, boiling hot steam. I feel like one of the problems here is that I need Sissel to get up and then turn something, and he's stuck at the fucking bottom of the ship. Don't think my powers alone are going to be enough. There's the answer, and it's like Sissel still. Wait. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, cool. Losing just got me the answer. They just moved Sissel all the way up here without having me wasting any more fucking time. So by closing this valve, I shut off steam to the first pipe. Which means we can now take whatever pipe we want, even the worst one. That was it. I needed Sissel up here to do that. But Sissel was stuck at the bottom of the shit. And now it's fine. That's annoying, because getting the timing on that stupid gear thing was being a fucking piece of shit. There, how does that look? It looks great! All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Shit's still hot, though. Look up there. If we can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Okay. So from here, we need Sissel. Definitely need Sissel at this point. This thingy, the hook. We need to move the hook. Off board. Was it sarcasm? I don't remember that word. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Foot in the hook. Okay, raise away. Step. Water climbs. Wow, you're a hooker, Sissel. A real good one. Fuck. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Can we open doors? Door open. Open. It's no use! I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no! Well, here we die anyway. No! Door stuck! Door stuck! This way. Jowd? What the hell? No. It's made of a bunch of garbage? A giant claw made out of it's not Pigeon Man. Ray? I don't think that's Ray. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down to the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Alright, that's chapter 16 done. New song, new illustration, save. Continue. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. He's in a lake that's 10 feet deep, the deep abyss. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely, a long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Oh, Oh! And then it just falls apart. And starts floating. Oh, you son of a bitch. There he is! The man in red! He's cobbled together a new body! I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. How did you get your glasses? Where'd you get those glasses there, bud? Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course, what else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. Oh yeah, shit, that's right, gun. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who the fuck am I? Back to a ghost! If I'm not you, who are you? Someone new wronged me. First in, last out. Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel, my name isn't Sissel. Huh. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am, too. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. His name is Fred, not Fred. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Sit. Camilla, hello. Take care. Sweetie pie. Okay. They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Give me the gun, Camilla! The engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people? They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean, they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Power's effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiations give spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. In my case, swapping objects! Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems that these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I can only manipulate small living creatures. Like rats. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. Is it? How? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what it does? Dying will be exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. A big chunk, too. Like, double fist sized, so of course I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers, too? You know, you might be right. Missile got ran over at the meteorite impact site. His little tiny body landed right in the hole, right next to the meteor. That's enough. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park? At the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Radiation's time effect. Another effect of the meteorite's radiation has on it, it gives us time. I think it's a time effect centered around the theme of death. but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Thanks, Missile. Yeah, strange and confusing. That about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory existence. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continually cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? That's called anxiety. No, that's called trauma. It's called living in the past. So I simply existed, not really alive, and not really dead. Depression? That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. Hit with the PTSD meteor. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut his guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess, as soon as an incision would be made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Revenge. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Revenge! Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and the Junkyard Super, they were slated to be wiped out too. They're now alive. And, as it turns out, me. I was one of their targets as well, so they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, Detective. Me? Why me? One final target. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. You can't have 17 vital targets. Oh, okay, but I was just a little kid playing in the park. Shit, am I blaming a 10-year-old? Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective, looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Ooh, we could finally get the retelling of this scene. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. Zip, straight across. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Pulls out the gun. We've seen this before, but it's been a minute. Shakily pulls it up, one hand on the other arm. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. And the first shot missed. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. He just fucking slumps into the ground. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. Huh? And then here comes nearsighted Jigo. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. A crossing guard. Followed by... I showed up. A guitar. And so on and so forth. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Ah, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. Why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite, because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. And that's all the backstory he has on offer. Was that lurching to life or settling to the bottom? And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, the shreds you say, sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must have been how you felt all along. Oh, Camilla's awake. Hey, Camilla. You guys were on the bottom when it showed the wide shot. No, I think we were still sinking. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here? Does she still have the gun? We don't know. What? Oh, shit. You heard that. If my dad were here, I bet he'd save us. Ah, fucking, where's Jowd? Oh, Camilla. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why do they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! The pocket watch! This'll tell us where Detective Jowd is. We're not gonna BB Hood up in this shit. That present from the inspector in white. That's right, Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in the person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even when we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Alright, what are we doing? Door, bottle. Floor lamp. Control panel. Operation. Big arm thingy. Grapes! I love how you can make a golem from loose pieces, but he can't use the submarine's hind legs to get... The submarine does not have hind legs. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? It looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine probably is feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. It sounds heavenly! Dogs are allergic to grapes. I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. It is now. Okay, what if I... No. Over and around. Operate. How high up can we get? Yeah, baby! Telephone. Okay, we can now dial to the torpedo room. You just gotta play with it for a minute. It'll be fine. Phone line to the engine room isn't working right now. Well, that water probably damaged the line. We don't need to go back there anyway. Figured the jumping poltergeist. Torpedo room. The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left in there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow up Detective Jowd up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes. There should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. Choosing the wrong choice there gave you an achievement. I don't think it was for the being a wrong choice. Hold on. Ah, that was the achievement for activating a ghost trick 444 times. There's one for 444 possessions of items, and one for 444 activations. And I activated on the wrong choice. Guess the first thing we have to do is load it into one of the tubes. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! It's technically... I think it's a Japanese thing. It might be a Chinese thing. It's like no, it's Japanese, yeah. Where it's like... The Japanese word for 4 is like a homonym for the word of death or something. Homonym? Something like that. Homophone. Yeah, not homonym. Now into the coordinates of the command room, into the torpedo. Alright, we're gonna launch a torpedo at it. We can go find his body. And then I turn the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Switch lower. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work fine if I only could move the switch. I have to move it somehow. I can't do it with my powers alone. Hey, can you lower the switch? How's it going in there? I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put a slight offset, though. Don't want to blow it up. I'm sure Detective Jowd would appreciate that. Leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile. Okay, thanks. Down to here. We don't have access. We can't use missile right now. Valve. Turn. Fun fact. He won't. Top officer private cabin. We don't need to go back there, I don't think. Valve? Can you do something now, Valve? No. I can't. I can talk to Missile. Let's talk to Missile. Hey, Missile. What will happen to these two ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile? Me? Of course I will! Count on it! Swap the missile. Swap the switches. Swap the missile. Lower the switch. That switch moves. Got it. Yeah, it's missile. It's missile, baby. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end, too. But something's odd. What? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Alright, who's ready to see how we get out of this one? I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass the command room for an instant, and this will be your window of opportunity to jump over the command room. It's a giant metal room that takes a lot of power. Of course it ran out of power. Probably my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. You ready? Missile? I'm sorry. I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it. Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. Okay, Missile. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. What? But, Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Bart! Miss Camilla! He zips in. That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, 12 seconds after I throw the switch. We're ready. 2 out of 10 ungodly levels of wholesome. You're not ready. There's still more. Sissel? Yes? We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right. We promised, little lady. Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. Goodbyes are said and done. We forgot how to read. His promises are a little lackluster. Don't worry about that. Don't need to read to change my fate. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn, the little lady, the whole time. How can a ray of light of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. There's Jowd. There's the dude. We hop in. Jowd has perished. Muscle Man is still there. Detective Jowd! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him! You better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. I wonder what the masked man is going to do. Let's talk to Detective Jowd! Alright. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? What about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. They're trapped. They told Detective Jowd everything that happened on board the submarine Yonoa. I fear not death, I am Blue Zombie. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You made it? You followed us? Didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? Yeah. So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. It's not Pikachu. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jowd? Right. About Yomiel. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. That's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top-secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about! To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. I can't tell you that right now. We're about to die. No information for you, pal. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then the incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. Real motive for revenge. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly to the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? You heard me, bitch. It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. Dude, it's so fucking dramatic. He's had 10 years of trauma. It's like the Phantom of the Opera. When you've got too much trauma and no way to get it out, you just become deranged. Appropriate levels. The cops need to question me. They immediately kidnapped a kid as a hostage before his death. Okay, so no. The main thing there is that the cops went to question him. The person questioning him was Inspector Cabanela. And Cabanela pushed him too hard. He said, "We have ways of making you talk. And if you don't talk, my boys are gonna make sure your life is hell. We got ways, you know? We got people." And so, like, he was pressured by the police into coming up with an answer he didn't have. He felt like he was trapped either by the cops or ACAB. Yeah. So that was like the main thing. That was one of the... That's why Yomiel had hated Cabanela and wanted him dead. Cabanela then did something even stupider and left his fucking gun on the table, which is why Yomiel had a gun in the first place and then ran out the door with it. Zhao chased. Yomiel picked up Lin as a hostage, held her at gunpoint. Meteorite happened. Lin didn't really have anything to do with it. Cabanela should have been the major target for Yomiel. Yeah! Yeah. More so than Jowd. But then again, at the same time, though, Jowd was the last one he saw. So, like, I guess for, like, trauma purposes, it's like, he was the target. He was the last person because he was the one who chased. Logically, yeah, I think Cabanela's a bit more at fault here for having pressured him in the first place and leaving the fucking gun. Anyway, I came with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. The deal? O? What's your O? You got O? Yomi L. If Jowd hadn't been there and done a warning shot, he wouldn't have taken the hostage right with the meteor killed him. Yeah, no, I'm not saying Jowd is not part of it. L as in God. Yomi as in moon? No. Land of the dead. Sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so what was the deal that Yomiel was trying to concoct? There's something about this I don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would have been very valuable to them. Yami's in the puzzle box. Now, what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for two conditions. Number one was that they helped me get with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth. A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted the physical receptacle for my soul. A name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. Finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I expected. They sent spies to the country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Timsic was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this. Not at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of Temsic from the park? They couldn't. Huh? Because it was about to get paved over? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country, too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. Hey! By Inspector Cabanela and that old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It looks like just an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. What? He has a gun?! Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Okay. I'd be concerned. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. None of them defended the little girl from a foreign creeper? I don't know what to tell you. Something with something A, and then a C, and then maybe an A, and then maybe a B. That's all I got. Like one of those Ouija boards. It's just like, eh. What? Go to Google and type those 4 letters together and see what pops up. At least there's something you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them! We can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. No, it's not Code Lyoko. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Rewind time. Bet to return to the past? We're going 4 minutes to the past. It's fucking Code... No, Code Lyoko's a whole day! It also has, like, cyber weird bullshit involved. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There is only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We'll run out of soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. You have a talking missile? What is that? What? What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. Plunk. By the way, I am not human, Detective. Yeah, spin it. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? What you say? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. No, he just said he's a robot. He just said he's a robot. Why would you go to the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? Huh? What are you talking about? There is no need for you to know, Detective. Or junk. Plunk. Die about it. Gun. Now is the time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Ugh. Camilla, forgive me. Oh! Yeah, there's jack shit we can do about that. He just has the gun button. The old neutral special. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see the way out? There's only like one thing we can do here. I can't tell you that right. Smacks the computer all the time. What? What are you gone about? Huh? What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there is. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? Heh. Yep, there we go. Now we're in your... He's a robot. Robots like computers. Your joke sucks ass. I'm sorry, that one's just not good. He beats the machine because it's his girlfriend. That's... no. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small it is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the powers of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments, separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it! Your body won't come back to life anymore. moment the Tepsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back 4 minutes before your death? But wait a minute, exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move. One last rewind time. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then, I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues, and all I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Alright, chapter 17 cleared. 5:42 a.m., save. Continue playing. We're almost there. This is the final chapter. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Tepsic meteorite fell. Till the DLC comes out. For this game, this 13-year-old game? We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of the death, the start of it all that's about to replay itself. 4 minutes before death, Tepsic Park, 5:26 p.m. There's Lynn in the park, playing in the leaves, her headset blaring. She's been cooking potatoes? Cooking yams? Now if you go back 4 minutes before this game died, 13 years ago, we can't find this game's corpse. Give it up. Do you think you can really outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Hey! Cat? Cat? What? Oh, a kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt. There's the meteorite impact. There's the fateful piece. Through the street lamp and into Yomiel, tossing Lynn across the room. The cat is no longer to be found. Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? Oh, she's adorable. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? I'm a police detective. So that's the Tepsic meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Tepsic from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. Huh? I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that, will be a new future. Okay, let's get started! Missile is still here. Don't forget. We also have Yomiel, I guess? Alright, first thought. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere else, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl, all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break! Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Passing, we cannot reach the headphones. But missile starts from the basket? Okay, what's the missile reach? Nozzle. 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 Roasted sweet potato. Put you in the sweet potato. It's ready! Who the fuck wrote this? What do you mean, who wrote this? What's your problem with it? Cat! You gotta switch the light with the giant statue. Are you just looking up fucking spoilers? Are you just looking up the walkthrough? Bro. Can't reach the giant statue. Not possible. Not from this angle. There. We can reach the lamp, but we can't reach, Mino. You thought they went together too? Alright. Swap. You can reach the sweet potato. You can turn up the headphones. Both egg-shaped and cutscene really slowed down when the fragment hit the light. We know it has something to do with the fragment. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted fruit vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys sure are making me want to try one. The cat is over there. Time is passing. The cat is still there. Turn up the headphones? She tosses the potato. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears! I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Bitch, she doesn't listen anyway. Rude. Okay, well, we have one roasted sweet potato. We have a basket. What are we supposed to do from here? You go there. You go there. We can reach the post lantern. Well, we can't activate the headphones again, I don't think. Oh, we can rock the basket. Hold on. There's a sweet potato in there. What can we do with this? Wait, hold on. No, shit. No, it's not time for death yet. We're gonna use the sweet potato. We cannot use the sweet potato. Wait, the nozzle. Oh shit, did we just miss it? Oh shit, I think we missed it. Spray. Oh, we fucking missed it! Damn it. Fate change. We can spray the sweet potato. It's just like you get like a 1 second window. Okay. But dropping the sweet potato gives a core here that we can then move to. Coward. What do you mean, coward? We already saw everything else play out anyway. We've already seen him get hit with a fucking meteorite. What else do you want? Oh shit. Potato. I don't know if that was useful. Oh, look at that sweet potato! That big scary sweet potato! That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino! Right now they have the same shape! So you're saying we could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Here I go! I'm gonna need your help. My help. Spray higher. Shit. Can I reach up to there? No. This. Can't reach that. Shit. Did I flub this? It's about time for that meteorite to come down. We have to change the fragment's path. Both the paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way. Thought? That's funny. Why is he using the past tense? Okay, so... swap. Get in the potato. No. Yes. Shit. Ah, bad. Buttons, go. Swap? There it is. The answer... it definitely was the answer. But it took a couple extra steps. The lamppost is bending, but it hasn't broken. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might hold out for a little while longer. The Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. If Mino sits firmly in the way, then the fate should change. That's it. The statue kills him. Might still fall on him, let's find out. This is a smaller piece. It bounces off. There! How's that? The fragment's course, it changed a little. Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. What's in its path? No! No! Oh god, it's in his leg. Detective Jowd. The Temsic fragment shot through his leg. What? You have a crippling knee injury. It's his nuts! Oh my god, his nuts! But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down. Now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if this is detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! He fires anyway. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. Bullet! I won't let that happen! It stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet! Let's swap it with something. With what? Detective Jowd. The meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that this murder is the detective's true fate. Get fucking sweet potato! Swap! Get fucking sweet potatoed, idiot! Oh my god! He's been pierced! We still couldn't save him. That's not true. Huh? My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. But I'm still alive. What? Jesus fuck. I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed. But still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The Wheel of Fate was still slowly turning. Oh god, Mino! Oh god, Mino! Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! And his leg's fucked up. My leg won't work. It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with! Why don't we just let it play out, and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is repossess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. For a 10-year-old, or like a 12-year-old, I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it. But what can we do? Even if we work together? This is a fucking pickle. I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. Right. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move it there. Gather your strength. Make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Ah! Got it! We're doing it! Mash! Ah, fuck. Hey! Oh, got it! Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? What can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, you got it! You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But, even if I swap them, it's still gonna be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Huh? Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Swap mascot Mino in the thing. The glass shatters. Mino falls. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it can be helped, all right. Those few seconds are exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean? That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Huh. Huh. Shove. Take him. Take her. Hold it. Oh god, my legs. Ah, shit. Ye gods. Well, he didn't get shot to death. Ah, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Oh, huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. He said, I feel like dying. He's not dead. Probably. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Oh my fucking god! I get it. The gods. Yomiel, Sisel, Missel. Ah, oh, fuck. They're all gods. I just realized with the line. Like, I understood, like, the god and L and that, all that. I just didn't put together this one line. Because now it's literal. Now it is the gods. Not literal, but now it's direct. The gods saved you. Beautiful. Do you think you can go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. What line? Jowd right here says, I'm not the one who saved you. The gods saved you. That's who saved you. And when you remember that the EL sound at the end of a name is representative of a deity. Yeah. But he's got a tiny badge. What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who have been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Run really fast! Meow! Limp. Limp. Ugh. Are you alive? Yeah. Sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? I don't fucking know, man. My legs hurt. To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. The recklessness of youth got him. She's in the grass. Kitty! Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my mind. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you're my one and only friend. That's why the hind legs. How about it? Do you remember now? That's why he prefers a black coat. Old friend. You were the cat the whole time! I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was the little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. We've seen this play out. Nobody says a submarine gets it. That's why you love torturing your ass. You got me. It's also why he doesn't know what a potato is. It's why he can't read. It's why a lot of things. It's why he called the guitar player his yowling on his guitar as a cry for help, or food, or attention. Somebody, please look at me. The dog knows what a potato is. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him, manipulating small creatures. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to just being a cat, and then the man got his body back. Yeah, alright. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me. They weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to be. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. There we are. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. His hatred for Jowd makes sense now, yeah. He lost his fiancée because of it. And that first shot, into the bag. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Using the cat, manipulating the cat out of the bag. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in the country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? She did. The first mid shot is aimed down from the jerk. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I had thought. It did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside the bag. That's when I lost my life, right there in the presence of Timsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought the corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about the individual differences, the powers we get. I can control all kinds of things, from living to dead. But even so, there are some things you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Aww. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Where did Sissel go? Sissel fucking ate it. No. Yes, I'm glad too. 6 green dots. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again! So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. Huh? The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did. My crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's still no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yeah? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the long past. Our fates have changed right now. Right, Yomiel? Thank you, Thistle. Thank you. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again? Wait, who was Ray? Who was Ray? That's a great question. I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait it out until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you! I'll never forget you either, you valiant little doggy. Looks like you come to live with me now. Let's be getting back home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said our goodbyes to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! How are you here at the end of time? Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. Yeah, you too, bud. Hey, what the fuck? But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? You know, I think it's about time I told you. Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. I can't tell you that right now. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Ray is a third timeline person? Yes. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place, and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead! But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Wait a minute! Right there, standing above the dog. A core was born. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. Wait until he left Camilla? Apparently. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait again until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Dude's just been waiting. Missile has been waiting 10 years for this to play out, baby! Ultimate Mastermind! Best dog! 10 out of 10! I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. And then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp! Over the course of the long years, my powers had changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. How'd he go back in time? He followed Yomiel all the way to his death on the end of the submarine. Latched into that core and was able to go travel through that. Back to Yomiel's original death. And then waited it out from there. He time traveled through Yomiel's corpse. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Only Sissel has the time power. Not in this case. No, that's not true. Because we've seen Missile save Camilla. That already happened from her corpse. We know Missile has the life save power, but he couldn't save Yomiel in the past either. We do know that Missile has the power to save lives. He can go back in time. But Yomiel didn't. Yomiel was the only one out of these three that couldn't. From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night the first time around. We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night and the first time around as well. Huh. You had lost your memory at that time, too. You had just died, and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And off they went. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Thistle. I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. Missile would still run into doors? Yes. So you waited and waited these 10 long years, all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do! Now then, farewell, Sissel. So the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. Yeah, the real secret of the game. You find out at the very end, from the very beginning, the first character you meet, a cat. The second main character you meet, a dog. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, we get to watch this play out again. It's so tense. There it is. There it is. Heh, were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Dies of surprise. Yippee, it worked! Aww. But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Oh, really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges, too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks like a lot older than mine. How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I just knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Ah, that you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. What a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. It seems to me that I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Chicken! And here we have Alma, for the first time, alive. Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Kitty. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Sissel. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Ghost cat. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. That's it. That's the game. Game designer, scenario direction, Shu Takumi. Yeah, it's Mr. Cabanilla and Missile. Roses! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn! Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together, with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby! Big-ass plate of spaghetti. Num. Num num num. Num. Tasty. Missile Best Boy, 13 out of 10. Someone gets the rating system right. Cabanella fucking broke into her house. That's not even her house. That's Joud's house. And there's the blue inspector trying to get the stair thing there. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective like Inspector Cabanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? To get Missile? Only minor. Koki Kijino Shida, Manami Yoshino, Yuri Kataiwa, Miho Mori. Is that Panic Dance Guard? No, he'll be later. There's the police chief. There's, I forgot his name. Ringe, Detective Ringe. And there's Memory. And there's Mr. Memory. What are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop? Mine at breaking and entry is just fine, baby. Nothing else like it. You have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Woo! Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick's fucking great. I'm so glad to have gotten through this again. I never cooked this way before. So exciting, so exotic. You put the bug on it, you saw? Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek. Is this really necessary? This new curried chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. Curried chicken. Step. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. Who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Lynn? Is it Lynn? No! It's Sausage Head! He's not in prison anymore! That's great. Oh, that's great. Makes perfect sense for him. Curry lover. Yeah, that makes sense. What else you got for me? They're trying to break into a vault. Are you sure we really needed all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Don't be... Why are you standing so close, dipshit? Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. And there goes the vault. And it rains down. His dumbass head just put a... Nice, sick money, bro. Oh, God. Ayumi Yoshioka, Akami Iwasaki. Game logo. Good job on that game logo. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? 20 kilos, yes. That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? No. Must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. There it is. Why is the guy robbing a random chicken restaurant? They're low on money. It's the best chicken restaurant in town. Who knows? Maybe they weren't even, like, officially affiliated at that point. Maybe they were just, like, trying to get money. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man. You know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned. Blah! His head fell off. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I just nearly died of fright now. Beautiful game. Great game. Masakazu Sugimori, Atsushi Mori. Rocker Guy still has the prison threads. Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll. Pigeon Man himself is still over here investigating the meteorite. I wonder why this time. Ah, pigeon music. It's for the birds. Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. The pigeon now gains powers. But then the pigeon would have to die near the meteorite. Do you want that? Do you want the pigeon to die near the meteorite for pigeon powers? Is that what you want? I just want you to know that there's going to be consequences. There he is! Panic Dance Man! Where do they work if the special stuff happens? Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you doing that. And let me show you a new dance. It's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Can you show it to me, say, next week? You got it! Beautiful. Wonder where it led him to investigate the meteor, and he definitely still has he lived in the junkyard. Maybe he still wanted to give up. Oh! It's Sissel! No, it's Yomio. It's Yomio! He's the one in prison now. And he gets the big pink smock. 10 long years, Yomio. Your time's up today. That young lady who always comes down to visit you is waiting outside. Thank you, Sissel. We'll never see what the painting was. Hironobu Takashita, producer. Ah, there it is. 10 years and I still suck at Payday. There it is. Jump right off the page. That's wonderful. All right. And here's the extended credits for the multi-platform staff. While this is rolling, let's think a minute. Let's think a minute. How many people did we save this night? We saved Lynn. We saved Missile. We saved Jowd. We saved Cabanella. Yeah, we're still going here. Yeah. Saved Lynn like 5 times. Yeah, but we only saved her once. That's only one person, though. That's what I'm getting at. Let's see. So that's Lynn, Jowd, Missile, Cabanella, and the Pigeon Man. That makes 5. Her theme is a targeted redhead. Yeah. We saved the guy driving the van. We saved the guy at the park. Who else did we save? We saved Yomiel himself. That makes 8. Is there somebody else I'm missing? Rat stole his donut. Sure did. Cop at the chicken kitchen. I already got that one. That's the van driver. So, Lynn, Missile, Jowd, Cabanella, Justice Minister, van driver, park guy, Yomiel. I feel like I'm missing one. Because that's only 8. Come on, a cat's gotta have 9 lives, right? Oh, Pigeon Man. Pigeon Man makes 9. There we go. That's everybody. The cat saved 9 lives tonight. And there we go. Ghost tricked. And that's it for the main game. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for watching. That's going to be it for the stream tonight. Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining us, but this is going to be it for tonight. Till we meet again, take care, and we'll see you soon. Good night.